welcome, welcome, welcome. I got to do a Zoom. Wait, do a Zoom meet. Oh, yes, honey, I would love a Zoom meet, Michael. Greetings, love. Greetings. How's everyone doing? Baby, let me get it together. And y'all, happy pink moon. Happy Venus going direct in the same day. Baby, you know I got a lot to talk about. If I seem like I'm yelling, it's because my microphone, I didn't charge it. And I just want to make sure you guys hearing everything that I got going on. Greetings, Autumn. Greetings, Islam. Greetings, Miss Flores. All right. Greetings, y'all. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Baby, it was a busy day at the salon. She made some coins. She made some people happy with their hair. Doing what I can do. I just got to find my Two of Cups so we can get this together. Hey, Miss, yeah. Where do you get your Palo Santo? I got my Palo Santo from sale. This Palo Santo came from, it was a gift, and my moderators take good care of me. But Michael, there is a metaphysical shop in Albany Park where I live at. It's called Gems and Boards. I will put the link in there. You guys can get them. You guys can get your Palo Santo from them. They have an Etsy store. They also deliver. Please let them know that Chi-Town Ronnie sent you. They're not a sponsor. They're just a young couple that are doing their thing, and I'm so appreciative of them. Every time I go there, they do a little something for me. I showed you the selenite heart that they gave me, did I not? Beautiful. I keep it here on the tarot table. Gives me a little bit of clarity. Takes away the evil spirits, negative vibrations. Yes. Hi, Joy. Good evening, love. Good evening. Let me find my Two of Cups, and we will get this show on the road, y'all. We will get this show on the road. Oh, Evan. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Evan, I got a full program involved, but baby, if you stay around, maybe we could do a little chat or something like that. But Evan, baby, I can tell you this, sweetheart. I can say this to you, Evan, and I don't know how this will lift you up. But I'm going to say this, Evan. Where your father's at right now, baby. Where your father is at right now, there is no more worry. There is no more pain. Your father's in a place right now, Evan, where time and space doesn't matter. And I can tell you this, baby. I can tell you this. That for every ending, there's a new beginning. And your father, the accessibility in the physical isn't where we're at right now. But the relationship with your father never changed. That never changed. So, Evan, from my heart to yours, darling, I'm sending you comfort and I'm sending you understanding. Okay? Oh, baby. I didn't see that one coming. But Evan, you're in the chat, and this community, they uplift people. So baby, you take when my chat, when they give condolences, they mean it, baby. John Ingram, I hate you. All right, John, that's cool. That's cool because that means you must have a passion for me. Because, darling, I feel nothing for you, baby. All right? And again, chat, we do not feed the trolls. We do not feed the trolls. We thank them for, hey, unknown, we thank them for being engaging in the chat because it makes the algorithm recognize us. We do not feed the trolls, y'all. But let me find that Two of Cups so we can proceed. So John Ingram's, I can give John Ingram something to really be mad at. Okay? Because if that's what you want, John, here, I'm here to deliver, baby. I am here to deliver. Exactly, unknown. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I gotta find out. Let me see. I got my Empress. I got my Lovers. I got my Moon. I got the Star. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. So, with all that said, babies, may this moon reflect the divine beauty that's already inside each and every one of you. Again, thank you for joining. Happy Venus going direct. Happy pink moon. Babies, Venus went direct. Listen, so Mercury went direct last week. So Mercury went direct in Pisces. And that means that the fog was beginning to lift. So what was once misunderstood can now be seen clearly and through a spiritual lens. And so when Mercury went direct, that transit shifted our mental flow from confusion to divine clarity. Now, Pisces connected us to the intuition and the dreams and the divine messages. Now that Mercury is direct, it's time to interpret all the signs and all the coincidences that happened in our lives. Now, Venus going direct marks a very powerful turning point in love, in beauty, in values, and in harmony. So when Venus was in retrograde, it was a time for internal reflection. We were reviewing our relationships. We were rethinking our self-worth. We were reassessing what truly brings us joy. When Venus went direct in Libra, Venus is very much at home in Libra. Libra is one of the two signs that she rules. The other one is Taurus. So I want you to think about that, y'all. Venus has a ruling sign. She rules in air sign, which is Libra. She rules in earth sign, which is Taurus. So Venus has got her hands full. All right. So yeah, we got 11 people. Please, y'all, don't forget to hit the like. Please subscribe to the channel. All right. So Libra is a sign of harmony. It's a sign of partnership. It's a sign of justice and of aesthetics. All right. So when Venus is stationed direct here, it's like the goddess of love is finally standing tall in her palace. And she is reigning with clarity, with grace, and with command. Okay? She reemerges as the morning star. And it's like the goddess of love once again. She is radiating clarity and magnetic energy, and she's restored alignment in our heart-centered matters. So with Mercury going direct and now Venus going direct, we're going to see things clearly for what they really are. And Venus, she's letting us know that in regards to how a situation, especially one of the heart, how it levels out, it doesn't matter, because like Whitney said, the greatest love of all is happening within us, and Venus going direct in Libra is bringing us back to that center point. So that's a good thing. So And okay, but now pair Venus going direct with this pink moon, which is the first full moon in April. And it's off, and that's always associated with rebirth, blossoming, and emotional revolution. So this moon gets its name from the pink wildflowers that blooms in early spring, symbolizing like the fresh start and spiritual renewal. So, excuse me, y'all. So together, the spiritual implications of Venus direct and the pink moon, it's going to be a heart awakening, a renewal of love energy towards yourself and others, and even a renewal of your own soul's desires. The things that used to hurt us in the past, those are finally, we're going to let those go, and we're going to be able to allow those to heal. We're going to get clarity in our relationships. So hidden feelings surfacing underneath the full moonlight, just as Venus is bringing direct insight into what we value and why we value it. So we're going to get clarity. Our creativity is going to be fertilized. So Venus rules beauty and art. So with the pink moon's renewal energy, this is going to be a prime time to be creative. Get your arts and crafts going on, or beautify your homes, or hone in on your spiritual practices. With this pink moon and Venus going direct, baby, we are talking about the divine feminine empowerment. Baby, the divine feminine energy is going through all of us. The that divine feminine energy is flowing through all of us right now. And that feminine energy is going to soften us up a little bit, which is good, because right now, people are really deep in their feelings, and people are nervous. And so with that divine feminine energy, we're going to have more understanding, but I'm going to tell you this: understanding doesn't mean we got to take abuse. All right. So we got that going on. So the divine feminine, from the feminine aspects of Venus and the moon are in full effect. And so this conjunction particularly is going to amplify our receptivity, our intuition, and our sacred sensuality. Y'all, I'm one for some good freakish sneaky. Some really good freakish sneaky. All hail the freakish sneaky. However, you got to be good to yourselves. Go have you some good freakish sneaky with someone that is worthy of your freakish sneaky. Remember, babies, being sexually accessible to anybody and everybody is very poor spiritual hygiene. You're taking on their energy. So when you're going to have you some freakish sneaky, make sure that they're worthy of you. All right, just don't be having freakish sneaky with everybody. All right. Hey, Miss Kimbrough. Hey, Miss Kimbrough, we was talking about the freakish sneaky. You came in just in time. So, right now in the chat, let me know how have you guys been feeling? I'm good, Miss Kimbrough. I'm good. Thank you. Have you guys been feeling the energies of either Venus going direct or the pink moon? Anybody? 5 kids later. So, Miss Kimbrough, you know about the freaky sneaky. She knows it. So, and have you been feeling? Have you been feeling this pink moon or Venus going into Venus being direct? You have. What's this? Tell me, like, what is the weird stuff? Have they been like synchronicities or like divine downloads? Oh, yeah. Well, Martha, you know what? You are going to feel, there are going to be some physical attributes with that. Yep. Yeah. For people that are very sensitive, there's going to be we're going to feel it physically. Hey, Linus. Greetings. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. That's wild. Now, I ain't heard of like electronics or anything like, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And y'all, before we go any further, can we please get some hearts up in the chat for our moderators? They're the baddest moderators in on YouTube. You know what? You know what, Linus? I've been really, really tired as well. You know, so Martha, the misplacing of things, darling, that's the moon. And you know, you guys, I want you to remember something. You got to remember, think about your words. The word lunatic, the first portion of that word is Luna. The first portion of that word is Luna. So the moon's got a lot to do with that. Yeah, Miss Kimbrough. Yeah. Yeah, electronics are going to be, we're going to feel that. We're going to feel that. All right, let me go on. I want to show you all. It's like someone's sitting beside my chair watching me. What's this? They may be one of your ancestors, baby. That may be a computer acting up. Yep. We got that. So I want to show you what this pink moon and this Venus going direct. I want you to see what this looks like in tarot, all right? So right off the bat, we got the Empress. You see her? Now, she's been making an appearance a lot in the astrology. All right? So we got the Empress. Mama over here, she is amplifying the divine feminine. Love, beauty, fertility, creativity, you know, the symbols, the Venus symbol right here, you know, the lush surroundings, the crown of stars and the heart-shaped shield. You know, she's encouraging the self-love and the self-care and the embodiment of your values with grace. Now, in certain circles, they say that she's pregnant. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think Mama's pregnant. I think the Empress, she's eating everything that she wants to eat, and she's sitting in her lush garden on her throne in her muumuu. And she don't care if she got a few more pounds than what good taste was. She don't care. She don't care. Now, some people could say that she's pregnant. I think Mama's just enjoying her life and she's indulging and she don't give a she's going to give the beach whatever body she decides to give it. That's when you got self-love. You may got a fupa, but you're wearing that two-piece onto that beach and you dare bitch to look at you sideways. There we go. There you go. So that's what we got, you know. Again, this card right here is a magnet for our beauty, our abundance, our nurturing experiences. And we're going to radiate with love, because when we radiate with love, it returns back to us multiplied. All right? So we're going to give this affirmation to the Empress right now. We're gonna say, here we go. We're gonna say, I am the fertile ground of divine love and creative abundance. We're gonna do that. All right. Now, next on our dance card, we got the lovers. Clearly, they're ready for the beach. They don't care. All right. So, this card right here, it's revealed how our inner alignments impact our external relationships. How our inner alignments impact our life, our world, and our affairs. When we get this right here, remember, this card right here is exemplifying that love is a conscious choice. It's aligned with divine intelligence. And when we do that, that's when harmony begins. We got Adam and Eve. We've got the tree of knowledge. We got the tree of knowledge right there. You know, and also the tree of life. The tree of life. So, yeah. This card is letting us know that how we feel about ourselves is how we're going to go through the other world. How we're going to show up in the outside. So we're going to give this card right here. The affirmation we're going to give this card. We're going to give this card right here. I am a living expression of divine harmony and sacred love. I am a living expression of divine harmony and sacred love. So we're going to do that. We could not do Venus direct or the pink moon without the moon. Without the moon right here. So the moon right here is encouraging us to face our emotional truths and honoring our intuition. When we get this card, remember the moon is illuminating the subconscious. The moon is symbolizing the intuition and the emotional cycle and the shadow work. You've got the moonlight. You've got the dogs and the wolves. We're talking the dogs, domestication, the wolf, you know, the wildness, the path leading us to enlightenment, the crawfish coming out of the subconscious. So again, the card is encouraging us to face our emotional truths and honor our intuition. So were we to give this card an affirmation, let me get it together. Here we go. I got it. We would assign the affirmation for this card. I am the light of divine understanding, even in the mystery. I am the light of divine understanding, even in the mystery. That my terabytes, that's called faith. Okay. We got the star. This is post Venus direct. The star is about healing and hope. So the star right here is helping us reconnect to our purpose. It's a sense of calm after that emotional release. Because you remember with Mercury and Venus in retrograde, baby, we was going through it. The star right here is telling us, baby, we got through it. The star right here is telling us we got through it. The star right here is reminding us that the divine blueprint is alive within us. And all we need to do is trust our intuition and trust our vision. So with this card, we're going to say, hey, Mr. Hyman. Hi, baby. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're better. We're going to say, I am divinely guided, healed, and renewed in perfect timing. I am divinely guided, healed, and renewed in perfect timing. Let me stop right here. You know, just as Jackson came in talking about he's been sick, and then I got that affirmation for the star in the chat. Do we feel like we can exhale? Do you in the chat put in if you feel like if you're able to relax? Hi, sweetie. Sorry, love. Do y'all feel like you've been able to relax a little bit? Okay. All right, Lioness. I see you. Okay. All right, Miss Jackson. Okay. I'm telling you all, you know, so some of you know that I work, and baby, we love having you here, baby. And we love having you here, baby. You, sweetheart, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, baby. Y'all, I got to tell you something. So, some of you may or may not know that I work at a stadium, and yesterday I had to work, and I was out there in the stadium, and you know, it was at about 9 p.m. and I was able to see the moon. Terabytes, I'm here to tell you, Mama was shining bright. And it could be just me mind fucking myself. It could be placebo. When I saw that big moon, and I swear, now I know I'm tripping, because I could swear, I swear, I thought I could see like a tinge of pink, but that may just been me superimposing. But I'm telling you, when I saw that big moon, I just felt like this sense of calm, like, bitch, relax. Everything is going to be all right. And that's what it felt like. That's what it felt like to me. So, we got one more card. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, when we get this, we're talking about healing attachment wounds through like mutual understanding. A lot of people are involved with people that they should not be involved with. A lot of people are involved with people that they should not be involved with. And I'm going to say something to you, and this is going to raise a lot of eyebrows, and I'm not trying to heat no boots, and I'm just going to say it the way it is. The majority of us are not healed enough to understand what a good relationship is. So therefore, what we do is we date at our own level of psychological damage. Let me say that again. A lot of us has been through some bullshit. We've not addressed it. We've not worked on it. We just pushed it down. Because as opposed to doing the work, pushing down is easier. So what that means is that, again, our internal alignment is revealing our external relationships, remember? So what happens when we push that shit down? We're not healed, but there is a foundation in how we react to different people. So therefore, we are dating at our level of psychological drama, psychological damage. This card right here, that's why I said, okay, but Lioness, listen, baby, listen, sweetheart, and I'm not trying to piss nobody off, baby. I'm not trying to piss nobody off. Staying single for 8 years doesn't mean that you're healed. It just means that you're avoiding. And avoidance is a good way to retard our growth. I'm not trying to heat no boots. I'm just saying, baby. I'm just saying. Avoidance does not mean healed. That just means that we're avoiding it. And so if you, within those 8 years, Lioness, if you've not been working on yourself, if you've not been deconstructing the things that are within you that attract the bad relationships, baby, that's just 8 years of celibacy. That's not 8 years of healing. And again, baby, I'm not trying to heat no boots, baby. Okay? Oh, thank you, darling. For some, and again, this is for some people. I don't know Lioness's situation. I'm just going by what Lioness wrote. But here we go. Once again, when we do this card right here, sweetie, we're talking about spiritual partnerships. We're talking about mutual love. We're talking about balanced exchange. This is called the caduceus right here. This caduceus is of healing. And you got the lion and the shared cups, and again, it's healing attachment wounds through mutual understanding. Remember, every relationship mirrors our relationship with ourselves and with infinite wisdom. Everybody that we attract is a mirror of how of the filter that we view ourselves and how our connection is to infinite wisdom. Okay, baby, that's good. That's good. Thank you, baby. Thank you for taking it in the spirit that it was given, Lioness. Thank you for that, baby. Thank you, sweetheart. Because, honey, some people are very sensitive. Jackson, thank you for stopping by. Stop on by anytime, baby. Don't forget to hit the like. Okay. So, were we to give an affirmation for this card right here, we're going to say, by love, we're going to say, I'm in divine union with love in all of its form. I'm in divine union with love in all of its form. Okay, so right now I'm going to give you your horoscope I'm going to give everybody what's going on right now for this pink moon, and we're going to start off with the Aries. Aries, this pink moon for you. This pink moon is spotlighting on your partnerships. Are you asserting yourselves too much or not enough? Are you balancing the scales? Because remember, this is Venus in Libra. Libra's about that balance. Libra is about that balance. Aries, I need you to understand that true power comes from conscious cooperation. You attract what you radiate. Okay? So for you, Aries, we're going to give you an affirmation. We're going to give you an affirmation. Let me give you one. Here we go. For my Aries, I am the harmony I desire in all of my connections. I radiate peace and I attract peaceful partners. And as always, y'all, when the video finishes processing, I'll go through the transcripts, and for everybody, for the tarot cards and for the zodiac signs, I will give you guys your affirmations. It'll be in the description. All right. All right. So next up, we got the Tauruses. So for my Taurus, my earth signs. So your right now for this pink moon, Venus going direct. The things you need to look out. Your daily routine and your health habits are coming into focus. So, like the sign of Libra. Libra urges us to beautify our lives from inside and out. The outer beauty flows from inner order. When my Taurus is, when you affirm wellness, wellness affirms you. So for this pink moon and this Venus, y'all gonna have to tighten up that diet, tighten up that spiritual and emotional diet. Start working out that body. Okay? And for you all, I would say my affirmation for you Taurus is, I am divine order in motion. I am divine order in motion. My habits mirror the peace of my soul. Because it's got to come from deep within. My Geminis, y'all are gonna be focusing on your creativity and your romance, because all that's about to get a magical boost. This moon is calling for you all to express beauty and flirt with your inspirations. Your imagination, Geminis, it is a very sacred channel. Where your mind dwells in becomes your external world. So for my Geminis, you all are going to affirm, I am the joyful expression of divine creativity. My heart dances with love and inspiration. Now, for my Cancerians, and in the chat, am I hitting anything for anybody? Y'all gonna have to give me some feedback, all right? Because I'm not talking just to hear myself talk. I need to, give me some feedback, y'all. So for my Cancerians, for this pink moon, Venus going direct, I need you all to remember, home and emotional safety are going to be highlighted right now. With Venus being in Libra, it's asking you to balance for caring for others with caring for yourselves. Because you Cancerians can go, you Cancerians can take shit way too far. You Cancerians go that extra mile. You got to remember that your inner peace begins with inner permission to relax. You all deserve sanctuary. Okay? So for my Cancerians, you all are going to affirm, I am a sanctuary of love. I create peace within and it radiates without. Okay, my Leos. Y'all, I'm just no particular order. Leos. Leos, for symbolically being the king of the forest, y'all have been being real quiet, but your voice wants to be heard, but with grace. You all been holding a lot of shit back. With this new moon and Venus going direct in Libra, baby, your voice wants to be heard. Speak the truth, but speak it with grace. The truth is the truth, but if you knowingly open your mouth to speak the truth, knowing that it's going to be hurtful, y'all on some bullshit right now. Get your point across, but you don't have to be mean. You don't have to be mean. And remember, your words are spiritual tools. Use them to build bridges, not walls. For my Leos, y'all are affirming, I am the voice of harmony. My words align with truth, with love, and with divine timing. Okay? My Virgos, here we go for my Virgos. My perfectionists. Your values and your finances. Y'all need to get them in. You all need to review them. Y'all need to. Venus is that planet of values, which means money. For my Virgos, you're going to have to go back and look at those bank statements. Y'all going to have to look back and see what little investments you all can make. I'm not saying that you all are going for any type of financial ruin. I'm simply saying that your money needs to be looked after. Are your resources, are your financial resources supporting your peace, or are they keeping you up at night? Get that shit in review. Y'all got to remember, prosperity flows where your inner worth is honored. Let me break that down. Prosperity flows when your inner worth is valued. When you know that you've got a value, when you know that you've got skills and talents to offer, when you know that, you ain't got to worry about your finances, because you all are gifted to turn those talents and gifts into prosperity. Get your mind right, Virgos. Get your mind right. So we're going to affirm for my Virgos, I am aligned with divine abundance. I invest in peace and I received multiplied grace. I invest in peace and I receive multiplied grace. My Libras, this is y'all, this is your moment. With Venus in Libra, this is your moment to shine, y'all. The spotlight is on you. Your beauty, your balance, your boundaries. This is your lunar reset. Libras, this is your lunar reset. You are at the point of power right now, Libras. Harmony begins within you. You've got all of this cosmic energy up and in around you, Libras. Up and in around you. So you all are going to affirm, I am divine balance. I attract and express beauty in all forms. This is your lunar reset, Libras. Get to crack-a-lacking. Scorpios, my freaky sneakies. Right now, with this pink moon, it's time for some quiet reflection. That's going to bring about some healing. Y'all are going to have to let go of the inner tension. And you're all going to have to make space for divine grace. Scorpios, I want you to hear me out. Releasing, that is a sacred act. When you're able to release something, that's telling universal mind that you trust it to fill this empty space with something better. That's why I say releasing is a sacred act. So when you let go, it frees your power to create something new. Scorpios, let that shit go. Let it go. We're gonna say for your affirmations, my Scorpios, we're gonna say, I am that silent space where peace dwells. I release and rise. Oh, that was a good one. Scorpio, that was a nice one. Scorpios, you all affirm, I am that silent space where peace dwells. I release and I rise. For my Sagittarians, y'all are the adventurous ones in the zodiac. Your community and your friendship, those align under Libra's charm. And Sagittarians, y'all like to do shit on your own. Right now in this season, collaboration is going to bring you the breakthroughs that you are looking for. The shared vision is going to multiply the speed in which the manifestation is going to come into fruition. So remember, for my Sagittarians, that your connections are your currency at this point. Your connections are your currencies. It's not what you know, it's who you know right now. Sagittarians, it's not what you know, it's who you know in this season right now. So for my Sagittarians, the affirmation we're going to give you right now is, I am divinely supported in every direction. My tribe mirrors my truth. And this ain't for the Sagittarians, this is for everybody in the chat. Baby, if your tribe is not supporting you, if you feel that you can't share with your tribe some shit that you're going through, you in the wrong tribe. You in the wrong tribe. You're gonna have to find new people. That's it. That's all. Capricorns, right now, career, reputation, and public image is coming into harmony. So let your grace lead your ambition. Capricorns, you got eyes on you right now, and they're not happy. They are not happy. The thing is, right now, Capricorns, this is not the season where you match that energy. Right now, my Capricorns, you got to rise above. This is the Michelle Obama era. When they go low, you got to go high. Right now. I'm not saying forever. I'm just saying for right now. All right? Success is a spiritual alignment with purpose. You cannot be spiritually aligned if you worried about getting this bitch right next to me. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Your focus is on your success. When you focus on your success, those chicken heads don't mean shit to you because they're not going where you're going. So they're gonna be in your rearview mirror, and that's where you gotta keep them. So for my Capricorns, okay, what's this? I see you. What's this? So for my Capricorns, for you all, I am the embodiment of divine achievement. Woo! I am the embodiment of divine achievement. I rise with grace and lead with love. Oh, and that's going to piss them off even more. Excuse me, y'all. Sometimes that Palo Santo, it's expelling evil spirits out of my body. So yeah. What did I say for my Capricorns? I said, I am the embodiment of divine achievement. That's what I said. I am the embodiment of divine achievement. I rise with grace and lead with love. My Aquas, where you at, Aquas? I'm right here. My Aquas. Aquas, it's about higher learning and spiritual vision. They're going to take center stage. Take that course. Open up that book. Open up that Bible, that Torah, that Quran, whatever it is. Y'all gonna, me included, y'all gonna have to start getting back into that spiritual practice. What beliefs of my Aquas do you feel need refinement? Where are you weak at? Me, I ain't got that. I do not have the time. I just do not have the time to list. I'm just gonna get to crack-a-lack, and that's all I can do. And And for my aquas, I want you all to remember that the mind knows that the truth is never bound. The truth is free. If you got to be quiet about some shit, that's not the truth, baby. That's subterfuge. That's concealment. So for my aquas, know what you know and know that it's the truth and know that it is real. If you are ever afraid to say it, that's not the truth. That's not the truth. So for my aquas, y'all's affirmation: I am a vessel of divine wisdom. I am a vessel of divine wisdom. I expand in light, in truth, and in understanding. What you feeling, really, Pie? Because I got one more of the Pisces. What you feeling? We got 9 people up in here. What you feeling? Oh, okay. All right. No, I saw that. And I was like, oh, she got some. You know, you want, if you want to add to the truth, come on, bring it on. All right. Finally, last but not least, my Pisces, my little fishes in the sea. And this, wait a minute. In this pink moon, your intimacy and your shared energy is looking for balance. You're too many things to too many people, Pisces. You're too many things to too many different people. You gotta rein it in. It's time to redefine how you merge and how you share and how you surrender. Right now, this divine exchange where that's flowing, there needs to be boundaries that are sacred. There needs to be boundaries that are sacred, because too many hearts are going to be broken. Pisces, y'all giving love and y'all are spreading it high and low, and you got to bring that shit in. I said it before. Too many sexual people. That's poor spiritual hygiene. Pisces, bring it in. Pisces, you're all out here wilding out because you're trying to find that connection. That's not how you find connection. That's how you find STDs. So for my Pisces, affirm. Pisces, affirm. Y'all affirm. I am open to divine connection. I am open to divine connection. I give and I receive with grace, with trust, and with truth. That's how y'all are going to do that. Y'all, that's it. That's it for my 7 people that are still left here. Thank you all for joining me. Are y'all ready for a prayer, for a pink moon and Libra prayer? Do we have any thoughts? Anybody want to share anything? Am I just talking to myself? Yes, you bet. She's ready for the prayer. Okay. Okay. I see you, Martha. Okay, well, that's 2 people that just reacted. No one else? Oh, thank you, Yvette. Put it in. All right, baby. Put it in. We're going to put it in. Pull it in. All right. All right, love. Here we go. Oh. All right, everybody. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Get yourselves relaxed. We going in. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Beloved presence of I am. Under this sacred pink moon in Libra, we come together as one voice, as one light, as one intention. We gather in harmony. We open our hearts to the divine order that governs all things. We call forth balance in our minds, our hearts, our relationships, and our world. We release all that is out of alignment. Every old weight, every silent war. We welcome beauty, and we welcome truth, and we welcome peace. Tonight, as the moon shines in Libra, we align with its message of justice, of reflection, and of radiant love. We accept our role as co-creators of harmony within ourselves and in all of our connections. And we now affirm that we are balanced. We now affirm that we are beauty. We now affirm that we are the divine relationship with all life. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. All right, babies. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for your attention. Write down your intentions. Go back to the replay. If you didn't hear your astrological sign, it's there. And again, as soon as the video processes, in the description, I'll be putting the zodiac sign with your affirmation, and I will also put the prayer. No, you know what? I'm just gonna put the prayer. I don't ask for much. So if you want to hear your zodiac sign, you're gonna have to watch the video. So I'm gonna put the prayer up in there. And so, my pleasure. What's this? Thank you for joining, baby. Thank you all for joining. You all have a beautiful pink moon. Darling, Mercury is direct. Venus is direct. So things should be a little bit more clearer. So we won't be so exhausted. So there we go. So y'all, for my moderators, ladies, we cannot do this without you. Wait a minute. Let me get some. Where's my mouse? Oh, wait. Here we go. I'm putting some hearts up in there for my Mahdi's. There we go. For my Mahdi's. All right. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Y'all, stay blessed, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, babies. Thank you.